Good morning, students. Today I am going to start the remaining portion of dynamic programming using tabulation method. Okay. In previous videos, explained about the memorization method. Okay. But here tabulation method. So then after to comparing with both methods, the tabulation method is the efficient method and the performance is very high and very efficient. So commonly we are using tabulation method used to find the Fibonacci series. That means to find the nth term of Fibonacci series. Okay, then here to listen the definition of Fibonacci series, as usual the same concept is given here, n, 0 and 1. What is that? Actually to assign two values from two variables, that means f1 and f0 and f1, otherwise f1 and f2. Okay, so if n equals 0, the return value is 0, and if n equal 1, then return the value n. Okay, so that means what? The first two values are assigned. Okay, then after how can find the third value? Then after to using the calculation, that means if n is greater than 1, then n is greater than 1, then to do calculate this value, that means fif of n minus 2 plus fif of n minus 1. Then after we can get the nth value. Okay, that means ith term. So as usual the same definition used from memorization and tabulation method. Okay, the next after to see the algorithm. Actually the algorithm is just change, a small changes from memorization method. Okay, then first to define the function, that means int fif of int n. Okay, that to define the function, that means what? To find the nth term of Fibonacci series. So that is a function definition. Then after to check the nth term, if it is less than or equal to 1, then to return the value n. That means n equals 0 or 1. If it is n equals 0 or 1, then return the value 0 or 1. Then after listen the next statement, that means fif of 0 equals 0. Then here set one array, so that is similar to the tabulation method. Then f of 0 equals 0. Okay, the first value is declared there. Then second condition, then fif of 1 equal 1. The next second value is also assigned there. So the 0 and 1, first two values are assigned. Then after to use the looping concept for int I equal to I is less than n, then I plus plus. The first two values are already assigned. Okay, then the loop is starting from 2. Okay, then after if it is check, I is less than or equal to n. Okay, 2 is less than or equal to n. If it is true, then what to do? Then if it is greater, then what to do? Then after I is automatically increased until to find the nth term of Fibonacci series. Okay, then second term, that means normally how can find the Fibonacci series? That means first two values are assigned, the third values getting from adding the previous two numbers. So the second one is 0 plus 1. Okay, then use this formula. The same formula is also given here. Then how can get the third term? Then 1 plus 1, 2. Third term is also find out. Then how can find the fourth term? Then add 2 previous. 2 plus 1, 3. So calculated. Then fifth term, then 3 plus 2, 5. So this is the very easiest and mostly generally we are using this statement, tabulation method. Okay, but memorization method, why the memorization method is too difficult or commonly using a tabulation method? Because memorization method is the function calls repeat again and again, so that is take lot of time. That means the time complexity is high, but we want to use some criteria to reduce that call. Then that method is also that means the big O, that means 2 raised to n exponential time complexity is reduced to polynomial time complexity. But comparing with the tabulation is the very easiest method. but we know about both methods, what is memorization method and what is tabulation method, but commonly we are using tabulation method. Okay, so you are already know about how can find the nth term of Fibonacci series, which is simple concept. That means, do you find the nth term of nth term of Fibonacci series? That means previous two numbers added, then after to get the next term, and so on. Okay, so this is the concept of tabulation method. Okay, so iteration function only. Okay, what are the principles, what are the steps to following tabulation method? So what is the tabulation method using here? That means iterative function is using here, iterative function is using here. Then after the tabulation is generated, that when we use the iteration method, then the tabulation, that means the values of table is generated. Then after to fill up the value on the table, and the filling is from the bottom to top. Okay, bottom to top, that means what? 0 1 1 2 3 5, that means 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so actually starting from bottom, that means smallest to highest. So here to say bottom to top, but memorization method top down, because tracing tree, then to find the fifth of 5, then it can fifth of 3, then fifth of 4. So that is a top down method, but here using bottom up method. Okay, so tabulation method starting from 0 to highest values, that means smallest to highest value, so that is bottom up approach. So the tabulation method is called bottom up approach. So this is the simplest and efficient method to find the nth term of Fibonacci series. Okay, so I think you can get the idea about this tabulation method. Then you can study memorization method and tabulation methods. If you have any doubt, then you can ask. Okay, thank you.